Hi everyone, Deb Samani here. Today we're going to talk about the business model. And to think about that, first think about the mandate of your business. And so that means what are you in the business of doing? Also think about who your primary, secondary, or tertiary customers are and who those stakeholders and partners are as well. So primary customer is the end user group or groups that most benefit or consume the organization's products or services. And this is your compass. Every decision that you make should be compared against your primary customer's needs and what they value, either monetarily or via human value. The identification of external and internal customers is critical. The other one you want to be looking at are your primary stakeholders. These are the target group or groups with the most functional or financial interest in the organization's products or services. These may be partners or groups with special interest. Identification of internal and external stakeholders is critical. Once you understand your primary customers and stakeholders, you also need to look at what the organization's business model needs to be. A couple of examples of business models would be an extreme agency, which is a complete outsourced model. You may have a couple of hybrid models that are blended, such as the value optimization model, which is a partial outsource model, or a knowledgeable owner model, which is also a partial outsource. One being more around the in-source and the other being more around the outsource, but still being in the middle of that spectrum. On the opposite side of the extreme agency, which is, again, as I mentioned before, the outsourced, the blended being in the middle. On the opposite side is the extreme authority, which is the insourced. So think about where your business is, what your primary customers and stakeholders need you to be for them, and then consider how to build that business model. Looking at who your key partners are in addition to your customers, what the governance activities need to be around that. So maybe it's something that needs to happen within the business. There may be some outside external factors such as legislation or compliance and standards that need to be met based on whatever industry you're in. Also need to think about how you're going to serve your clients. So what value do you deliver? What problems do you solve for them? And then what type of relationship do you need to have with each of those clients? Compartmentalize the customer segments and identify who the most important clients are. All of your clients are important, but there are ones that would drive most of your business decisions. And what key resources do the services you deliver require in order to be able to deliver them? Whether it's financial, material, otherwise. And what channels do you use to reach your customers? So how do you get your products and services to market? Is it business to business? Is it business to consumer? How do you deliver those? And what is the cost structure associated with that? And then you can determine what those revenue streams are and how much you would expect to obtain from those revenue streams. So that's it for today, folks. I hope that gives you a little bit of something to think about today in terms of how to get started in understanding your business model. And we'll see you the next time. Take care.